Hello friends, welcome to GSR ChemTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about organic chemistry. In this, let us say about nomenclature part by taking simple example. So here, let us try to understand IUPAC naming of a hydrocarbon by considering one simple example. So in naming or in IUPAC naming of any hydrocarbon, we follow some simple steps. There are four steps are there. They are word root or root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix, and prefix or prefixes. Let us see these steps one by one. First among them is word root or root word. It is given based upon the number of carbon atoms existing in the main chain of hydrocarbon. So, as this is a given compound, first we have to find the main chain of this hydrocarbon. There are two chains in this, two possible chains. Out of them, one will be selected as the main chain, which is having maximum number of carbon atoms in it. If we consider this as a main chain, it has only 5. If we consider this as a chain, it has 6 carbon atoms. So, this will be the main chain for this hydrocarbon and it will be considered as the side chain. So as it is the main chain, it has 6 carbon atoms and hence the word root or root word is given for this compound as hex. Next let us say about primary suffix. This primary suffix represents the saturation of carbon atoms in the main chain. If all the carbon atoms are having single bonds between them, then the primary suffix is given as ANE. If at least one double bond is present between the carbon atoms, then the primary suffix is given as ENE. If there exists at least one triple bond, then the primary suffix is given written as YNE. In this compound, as there are only single bonds between the carbon atoms, the primary suffix is written as ANE for this hydrocarbon. Next, secondary suffix. This secondary suffix represents the presence of functional groups in the hydrocarbon. So, if you observe in the hydrocarbon, as there are no functional groups, so there will be no secondary suffix for this hydrocarbon. Now, prefix. Prefix represents the presence of side chains, halo groups, or functional groups if there are more than one. There is a functional group that will be considered as secondary suffix. If there are more than one functional groups, then the prior one among them is considered as a secondary suffix. Remaining will be considered as a prefixes for that compound. So in the given compound, only one alkyl group is there as a side chain. So this will be considered as a written as the prefix for this hydrocarbon. So this is, as we know, it is a methyl group. Then, hence, the prefix for this compound will be methyl. At the same time, we have to mention the number of the carbon atom on which this methyl group is present. For that, we have to number the carbon atoms in the main chain. This numbering can be done either from left to right or right to left. So out of these two, one way should be selected in which the carbon atom with the side chain getting lowest possible number. So by giving numbers in this way, this carbon getting 3. If we get number from right to left, it is getting 4. So numbering from left to right is correct one for this hydrocarbon. So hence the numbers are given like this. So on the third carbon, this methyl group is present. Prefix will be written now as 3-methyl, and hence the complete IUPAC name for this compound is written as 3-methyl hexane. In such a way, the naming of any hydrocarbon, if we divide and write into 4 steps, it can be written very easily. They are word root first, that is based upon the number of carbon atoms in the main chain. Next, primary suffix, secondary suffix, at last prefixes we can write easily. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.